Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I feel a bit ranty, and I really want to focus here on patrol boat grind. And it is something that is, or it has been, a problem for a long time. And this battle is just one of the most perfect examples because I have a premium patrol boat, I have a premium account. Spoiler alert, I will win this battle. I will get an additional 100% bonus because I do over 15,000 damage. And I have on top of this a 500% RP booster activated. And I will kill many of the enemy's patrol boats. And yet I will have a little bit of a problem with the result. So one of the issues is that a lot of the enemy's patrol boats are bots. I'm not talking about players that run a bot program, just, driving in and shooting wildly around like we had a couple of years ago. No, I'm talking about literally AI units. They are to be known by the fact that they have straightforward names, and no matter what they do, they never gain score points throughout the battle, even if they kill, even if they cap. And they are the usual suspects, for example, in this Russian river armored patrol boat. And you kill them, you get some RP, as you will see in just a moment. It is not an unreasonable amount of RP thanks to the 500% booster. 140 per kill ain't that bad, but with a 500% booster, that's not all that much. In this case, I am in the French VLT2 patrol boat. It is of battle rating 3.3 and of rank 4. It is currently not on sale, but you can buy the pack, and it has no discount, and it costs $30 for a patrol boat. That is all right. I overall like it. 240mm bofors, couple of 20s, rotatable torpedo launch tubes. The torpedoes aren't that special, although we will see one of use in this battle in a quite, might I say, slightly epic fashion. Now, I'm just here. I capped, I control B, which I think is where I can do the most for my team, and not really throwing myself into C. This patrol boat, like so many patrol boats, is relatively squishy, really vulnerable, and easy to destroy. It's not like an American destroyer that you just put into a cauldron of fire. No, this is a squishy patrol boat. And so here I just farm them, and I think that's the best that I can do. And I have to ask myself, maybe I could have done more RP wise if I just have gone to sea and farmed the players. But hindsight is always 2020. So the thing is, back to the grinding issue. You see, the prices for patrol boats is ridiculous if you translate them into battle rating. In the French tech tree, the La Combattante is nothing really special, right? Also only 220mm, but it's rank 5 and battle rating 3.7. So that's the battle rating of some reserve destroyers, and it costs 250,000 RP. 250,000 RP. In terms of tank stats of rank 6, something like that, it's 250,000 RP. Then you do not have the same modifiers as proper battleships or cruisers, right? The modifier is 1.72. Let's go, for example, to something German, the SMS Nassau. It has 2.2, and you kind of see the difference, but also what you effectively get is not good. So you have really high RP costs, you have not the highest modifier, and on top of this, if you kill a bot, it gives significantly less RP than a player. Yet there are not that many players, and so the matches get filled up with bots. So you cannot really choose all that much, right? And you still have to take down the bots. And they cost you ammunition, they cost you time, and they take up player spaces. And the reason why they are necessary is because there are not that many players in queue, right? And so you have also long queue times, because before the matchmaker fills the battle with bots, it gives it a reasonable time to fill with players. But that's just not the case, because patrol boat battles and grinds, especially at this battle rating, is not all that high. And on top of this, I already mentioned that patrol boats, when they are somewhat nice to play per se, you know, they have to fight reserve destroyers, like here in this case. Now with your guns you cannot do all that much, but thankfully this guy's bridge is knocked out, and yeah, we drop a torpedo. We have another one. That is the advantage of this premium patrol boat. It has rotatable launchers, so we wait, we go to the other side, and I think this is the right moment to launch. Torpedo goes, it blinks, it activates, and booyah! That was nice. So that's basically all she wrote, right? I captured a point, I killed many enemies, including a player reserve destroyer, which I cannot really effectively gun down with my 40mm. Yes, in a test drive with all the ammunition in the world, armor piercing, going for the magazine machinery, etc, etc, etc. But in reality, you know, even the best patrol boats have a hard time dealing with destroyers. It used to be a bit different in the past, but then HE mechanics and so forth. So I think the basic catastrophe was the tech tree split, and I made a video criticizing it. Now the only advantage that I had was that I already progressed through all the patrol boats and basically had them. So honestly, if I had to start from scratch, I really wouldn't look at patrol boats at all, because you know, as the problems that they are unreasonably priced, even within the war thunder world, right? And they have limited versatility in actual battle. And I'm talking here about the grind. You can use in almost every nation's coastal fleet the reserve patrol boat and capture the points, you know, in higher battle ratings, and be done with it. And I think this is a problem, because when you have the reserve patrol boat, that's everything that you need. They're fast, they're nimble, they cap, they die. Rinse to repeat. Especially famous is the Russian G5. Now let's have a look. After roughly 9 minutes or 8 minutes of vicious combat, we won the match. Premium patrol boat, premium account, 500% RP booster. We did nearly 25,000 damage. 15,000 damage is the limit to get another 100% bonus, and we only did 15,000 RP bonus. And I was second in place. Somebody farmed just a little bit harder, but still, that's a ridiculously good result. And you know, it is just so miserable. We have a look at what we can actually research. This is the first battle that I ever had after I got access to the French patrol boat tech tree, or you know, the coastal fleet tech tree. And I think, you know, this is kind of a boring gameplay. It's not really rewarding, and it's too high priced, and the income is way too low. And when it comes to really decisive matches and you don't have support, well, you know, there is just so much that you can do versus destroyers. Artillery strikes, torpedoes, maybe depth charges or mines, but this is very unlikely, very selective, and so usually you're just gun food, and I don't like this. there has to be so much improvement when it comes to patrol boats, and I could talk for hours about this. But let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with this slight rant. And as usual, please give this video a like with it, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other on the battlefields, in the skies, and on the waves of War Thunder.